2E by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Sonia. 2E. I have remembered beauty in the night. Against black silences I waked to see a shower of sunlight over Italy, and green Ravello dreaming on her height. I have remembered music in the dark, the clean swift brightness of a fugue of Bach's, and running water singing on the rocks, when once in English woods I heard a lark. But all remembered beauty is no more than a vague prelude to the thought of you. You are the rarest soul I ever knew, lover of beauty, knightliest and best. My thoughts seek you as waves that seek the shore, and when I think of you, I am at rest. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Barter by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Sonia. Barter. Life has loveliness to sell, all beautiful and splendid things, blue waves whitened on a cliff, soaring fire that sways and sings, and children's faces looking up, holding wonder like a cup. Life has loveliness to sell, music like a curve of gold, scent of pine trees in the rain, eyes that love you, arms that hold, and for your spirit's still delight, holy thoughts that star the night. Spend all you have for loveliness, buy it and never count the cost. For one white singing hour of peace, count many a year of strife well lost. And for a breath of ecstasy, give all you have been or could be. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Twilight by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Jacqui Castle. Dreamily over the roofs, the cold spring rain is falling. Out in the lonely tree a bird is calling, calling. Slowly over the earth the wings of night are falling. My heart, like the bird in the tree, is calling, calling, calling. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Night Song at Amalfi by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Gaby. Night Song at Amalfi. I asked the heaven of stars what I should give my love. It answered me with silence, silence above. I asked the darkened sea down where the fishes go. It answered me with silence, silence below. Oh, I could give him weeping, or I could give him song, but how can I give silence my whole life long? End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. The Look by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Gaby. The Look. Strephon kissed me in the spring, Robin in the fall, but Colin only looked at me and never kissed at all. Strephon's kiss was lost in jest, Robin's lost in play, but the kiss in Colin's eyes haunts me night and day. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
A Winter Night by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Sonia. A Winter Night. My window pane is starred with frost. The world is bitter cold tonight. The moon is cruel, and the wind is like a two-edged sword to smite. God pity all the homeless ones, the beggars pacing to and fro. God pity all the poor tonight, who walk the lamplit streets of snow. My room is like a bit of June, warm and close-curtained fold on fold, but somewhere, like a homeless child, my heart is crying in the cold. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
A Cry by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Gaby. A Cry. Oh, there are eyes that he can see, and hands to make his hands rejoice, but to my lover I must be only a voice. Oh, there are breasts to bear his head, and lips whereon his lips can lie, but I must be till I am dead only a cry. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Gifts by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Gaby. Gifts. I gave my first love laughter, I gave my second tears, I gave my third love silence through all the years. My first love gave me singing, my second eyes to see, but oh, it was my third love who gave my soul to me. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. But Not to Me by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Gaby. But not to me. The April night is still and sweet, with flowers on every tree. Peace comes to them on quiet feet, but not to me. My peace is hidden in his breast, where I shall never be. Love comes tonight to all the rest, but not to me. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Song at Capri by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Sonia. Song at Capri. When beauty grows too great to bear, how shall I ease me of its ache? For beauty, more than bitterness, makes the heart break. Now while I watch the dreaming sea, with isles like flowers against her breast, only one voice in all the world could give me rest. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Child, Child by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Gaby. Child, Child. Child, child, love while you can, the voice and the eyes and the soul of a man. Never fear though it break your heart, out of the wound new joy will start. Only love proudly and gladly and well, though love be heaven or love be hell. Child, child, love while you may, for life is short as a happy day. Never fear the thing you feel, only by love is life made real. Love, for the deadly sins are 7, only through love will you enter heaven. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Love Me by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Gaby. Love me. Brown thrush singing all day long in the leaves above me. Take my love this April song. Love me, love me, love me. When he hearkens what you say, bid him lest he miss me. Leave his work or leave his play, and kiss me, kiss me, kiss me. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Pierrot by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Gaby. Pierrot. Pierrot stands in the garden beneath the waning moon, and on his lute he fashions a fragile silver tune. Pierrot plays in the garden, he thinks he plays for me, but I am quite forgotten under the cherry tree. Pierrot plays in the garden, and all the roses know that Pierrot loves his music, but I love Pierrot. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Wild Asters by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Gaby. Wild Asters. In the spring I asked the daisies if his words were true, and the clever, clear-eyed daisies always knew. Now the fields are brown and barren, bitter autumn blows, and of all the stupid asters not one knows. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. The Song for Colin by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Gaby. The Song for Colin. I sang a song at dusking time beneath the evening star, and Terence left his latest rhyme to answer from afar. Pierrot let down his lute to weep, and sighed, "She sings for me." But Colin slept a careless sleep beneath an apple tree. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Four Winds by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Gaby. Four winds. Four winds blowing through the sky, you have seen poor maidens die. Tell me then what I shall do, that my lover may be true. Said the wind from out the south, lay no kiss upon his mouth. And the wind from out the west, wound the heart within his breast. And the wind from out the east, sent him empty from the feast. And the wind from out the north, in the tempest thrust him forth. When thou art more cruel than he, then will love be kind to thee. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Dead by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Gaby. Dead. What do I owe to you, who loved me deep and long? You never gave my spirit wings, or gave my heart a song. But oh, to him I loved, who loved me not at all, I owe the open gate that led through heaven's wall. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Faults by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Jacqui Castle. They came to tell your faults to me. They named them over one by one. I laughed aloud when they were done. I knew them all so well before. Oh, they were blind, too blind to see. Your faults had made me love you more. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Buried Love by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Sonia. Buried Love. I have come to bury love beneath a tree, in the forest tall and black, where none can see. I shall put no flowers at his head, nor stone at his feet, for the mouth I loved so much was bitter sweet. I shall go no more to his grave, for the woods are cold. I shall gather as much of joy as my hands can hold. I shall stay all day in the sun, where the wide winds blow, but oh, I shall cry at night, when none will know. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. The Fountain by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Sonia. The Fountain. All through the deep blue night the fountain sang alone. It sang to the drowsy heart of the satyr carved in stone. The fountain sang and sang, but the satyr never stirred. Only the great white moon in the empty heaven heard. The fountain sang and sang, while on the marble rim the milk-white peacocks slept, and their dreams were strange and dim. Bright dew was on the grass, and on the ilex, dew. The dreamy milk-white birds were all a-glisten, too. The fountain sang and sang, the things one cannot tell. The dreaming peacocks stirred, and the gleaming dewdrops fell. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
I Shall Not Care by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Ryan Finch. When I am dead and over me, bright April shakes out her rain-drenched hair. Though you should lean above me broken-hearted, I shall not care. I shall have peace, as leafy trees are peaceful, when rain bends down the bough, and I shall be more silent and cold-hearted than you are now. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
After Parting by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Gaby. After parting. Oh, I have sown my love so wide that he will find it everywhere. It will awake him in the night, it will enfold him in the air. I set my shadow in his side, and I have winged it with desire, that it may be a cloud by day, and in the night a shaft of fire. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
A Prayer by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Sonia. A Prayer. Until I lose my soul and lie blind to the beauty of the earth, deaf though shouting wind goes by, dumb in a storm of mirth. Until my heart is quenched at length, and I have left the land of men, oh, let me love with all my strength, careless if I am loved again. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Spring Night by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Sonia. Spring Night. The park is filled with night and fog. The veils are drawn about the world. The drowsy lights along the path are dim and pearled. Gold and gleaming the empty streets, gold and gleaming the misty lake. The mirrored lights like sunken swords glimmer and shake. Oh, is it not enough to be here with this beauty over me? My throat should ache with praise, and I should kneel in joy beneath the sky. Oh, beauty, are you not enough? Why am I crying after love? With youth, a singing voice and eyes to take earth's wonder with surprise. Why have I put off my pride? Why am I unsatisfied? I for whom the pensive night binds her cloudy hair with light. I for whom all beauty burns like incense in a million urns. O beauty, are you not enough? Why am I crying after love? End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
May Wind by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Gaby. May Wind. I said, I have shut my heart as one shuts an open door, that love may starve therein and trouble me no more. But over the roofs there came the wet new wind of May, and a tune blew up from the curb where the street pianos play. My room was white with the sun, and love cried out in me. I am strong, I will break your heart, unless you set me free. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Tides by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Lian. Love in my heart was a fresh tide flowing, where the star-like seagulls soar. The sun was keen and the foam was blowing high on the rocky shore. But now in the dusk the tide is turning, lower the seagulls soar, and the waves that rose in resistless yearning are broken forevermore. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
After Love by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Sonia. After Love. There is no magic any more. We meet as other people do. You work no miracle for me, nor I for you. You were the wind and I the sea. There is no splendor any more. I have grown listless as the pool beside the shore. But though the pool is safe from storm, and from the tide has found surcease, it grows more bitter than the sea for all its peace. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. New Love and Old by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Sonia. New love and old. In my heart the old love struggled with the new. It was ghostly waking all night through. Dear things, kind things that my old love said ranged themselves reproachfully round my bed. But I could not heed them, for I seemed to see the eyes of my new love fixed on me. Old love, how can I be true? Shall I be faithless to myself or to you? End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
The Kiss by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Gaby. The Kiss. I hoped that he would love me, and he has kissed my mouth, but I am like a stricken bird that cannot reach the south. For though I know he loves me, tonight my heart is sad. His kiss was not so wonderful as all the dreams I had. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Swans by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Rehj. Swans. Night is over the park, and a few brave stars look on the lights that link it with chains of gold. The lake bears up their reflection in broken bars that seem too heavy for tremulous water to hold. We watch the swans that sleep in a shadowy place, and now and again one wakes and uplifts its head. How still you are! Your gaze is on my face. We watch the swans, and never a word is said. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
The River by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Finch. I came from the sunny valleys and sought for the open sea, for I thought in its grey expanses my peace would come to me. I came at last to the ocean and found it wild and black, and I cried to the windless valleys, be kind and take me back. But the thirsty tide ran inland, and the salt waves drank of me, and I, who was fresh as the rainfall, am bitter as the sea. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. November by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Ryan Finch. The world is tired, the year is old, the fading leaves are glad to die, the wind goes shivering with cold, where the brown reeds are dry. Our love is dying like the grass, and we who kissed grow coldly kind, half glad to see our old love pass, like leaves along the wind. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Spring Rain by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Gaby. Spring Rain. I thought I had forgotten, but it all came back again. Tonight with the first spring thunder in a rush of rain. I remembered a darkened doorway where we stood while the storm swept by. Thunder gripping the earth and lightning scrawled on the sky. The passing motor buses swayed, for the street was a river of rain, lashed into little golden waves in the lamplight's stain. With the wild spring rain and thunder, my heart was wild and gay. Your eyes said more to me that night than your lips would ever say. I thought I had forgotten, but it all came back again. Tonight with the first spring thunder in a rush of rain. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
The Ghost by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Sonia. The Ghost. I went back to the clanging city. I went back where my old love stayed. But my heart was full of my new love's glory. My eyes were laughing and unafraid. I met one who had loved me madly, and told his love for all to hear. But we talked of 1,000 things together. The past was buried too deep to fear. I met the other, whose love was given with never a kiss and scarcely a word. Oh, it was then the terror took me, of words unuttered that breathed and stirred. Oh, love that lives its life with laughter, or love that lives its life with tears, can die. But love that is never spoken goes like a ghost through the winding years. I went back to the clanging city. I went back where my old love stayed. My heart was full of my new love's glory, but my eyes were suddenly afraid. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Summer Night, Riverside by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Rehj. Summer Night, Riverside. In the wild, soft summer darkness, how many and many a night we two together sat in the park and watched the Hudson, wearing her lights like golden spangles, glinting on black satin. The rail along the curving pathway was low in a happy place to let us cross, and down the hill a tree that dripped with bloom sheltered us, while your kisses and the flowers, falling, falling, tangled my hair. The frail white stars moved slowly over the sky. And now, far off in the fragrant darkness, the tree is tremulous again with bloom, for June comes back. Tonight, what girl dreamily before her mirror shakes from her hair this year's blossoms, clinging in its coils? End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Jewels by Sara TEASDALE, read for LibriVox.org by Rehj. Jewels. If I should see your eyes again, I know how far their look would go. Back to a morning in the park with sapphire shadows on the snow. Or back to oak trees in the spring when you unloosed my hair and kissed the head that lay against your knees in the leaf shadows amethyst. And still another shining place we would remember, how the dun wild mountain held us on its crest one diamond morning, white with sun. But I will turn my eyes from you, as women turn to put away the jewels they have worn at night and cannot wear in sober day. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Interlude. Songs Out of Sorrow. 1. Spirit's House by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Ryan Finch. From naked stones of agony I will build a house for me. As a mason, all alone, I will raise it stone by stone, and every stone where I have bled will show a sign of dusky red. I have not gone the way in vain, for I have good of all my pain. My spirit's quiet house will be built of naked stones I trod on roads where I lost sight of God. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Interlude. Songs Out of Sorrow. 2. Mastery by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Ryan Finch. I would not have a God come in to shield me suddenly from sin and set my house of life to rights, nor angels with bright burning wings ordering my earthly thoughts and things, rather my own frail guttering lights, wind blown and nearly beaten out, rather the terror of the nights and long sick groping after doubt, rather be lost than let my soul slip vaguely from my own control. Of my spirit let me be, in soul though feeble, mastery. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Interlude. Songs Out of Sorrow. 3. Lessons by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Lian. Unless I learn to ask no help from any other soul but mine, to seek no strength in waving reeds, nor shade beneath a straggling pine, unless I learn to look at grief unshrinking from her tear-blind eyes, and take from pleasure fearlessly whatever gifts will make me wise. Unless I learn these things on earth, why was I even given birth? End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Interlude. Songs Out of Sorrow. 4. Wisdom by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Lian. When I have ceased to break my wings against the faultiness of things, and I learn the compromises wait behind each hardly opened gate, when I can look life in the eyes, grown calm and very coldly wise, life will have given me the truth, and taken in exchange my youth. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Interlude. Songs Out of Sorrow. 5. In a Burying Ground by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Finch. This is the spot where I will lie when life has had enough of me. These are the grasses that will blow above me like a living sea. These gay old lilies will not shrink to draw their life from death of mine, and I will give my body's fire to make blue flowers on this vine. O soul, I said, have you no tears? Was not the body dear to you? I heard my soul say carelessly, the myrtle flowers will grow more blue. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Interlude. Songs Out of Sorrow. Number 6. Wood Song by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org. I heard a wood thrush in the dusk twirl 3 notes and make a star. My heart that walked with bitterness came back from very far. 3 shining notes were all he had, and yet they made a starry call. I caught life back against my breast and kissed it, scars and all. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Interlude. Songs Out of Sorrow. 7. Refuge by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Finch. From my spirit's grey defeat, from my pulses' flagging beat, from my hopes that turn to sand, sifting through my close-clenched hand, from my own false slavery, if I can sing, I still am free. For with my singing I can make a refuge for my spirit's sake, a house of shining words to be my fragile immortality. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
The Flight by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Rehj. The Flight. Look back with longing eyes, and I know that I will follow. Lift me up in your love as a light wind lifts a swallow. Let our flight be far in sun or blowing rain. But what if I heard my first love calling me again? Hold me on your heart as the brave sea holds the foam. Take me far away to the hills that hide your home. Peace shall thatch the roof, and love shall latch the door. But what if I heard my first love calling me once more. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Dew by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Shakira. As dew leaves the cobweb lightly threaded with stars, scattering jewels on the fence and the pasture bars, as dawn leaves the dry grass bright and the tangled weeds, bearing a rainbow gem on each of their seeds, so has your love, my lover, fresh as the dawn, made me a shining road to travel on. Set every common sight of tree or stone delicately alight for me alone. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Tonight by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Livia. Tonight, the moon is a curving flower of gold. The sky is still and blue. The moon was made for the sky to hold, and I for you. The moon is a flower without a stem. The sky is luminous. Eternity was made for them, tonight for us. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Ebb Tide by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Sonia. Ebb Tide. When the long day goes by and I do not see your face, the old wild restless sorrow steals from its hiding place. My day is barren and broken, bereft of light and song, a sea beach bleak and windy that moans the whole day long. To the empty beach at ebb tide, bare with its rocks and scars, come back like the sea with singing and light of a million stars. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
I Would Live in Your Love by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Rehj. I would live in your love. I would live in your love as the sea grasses live in the sea, borne up by each wave as it passes, drawn down by each wave that recedes. I would empty my soul of the dreams that have gathered in me. I would beat with your heart as it beats. I would follow your soul as it leads. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Because by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Tomas Peter. Oh, because you never tried to bow my will or break my pride, and nothing of the caveman made you want to keep me half afraid, nor ever with a conquering air you thought to draw me unaware. Take me, for I love you more than I ever loved before. And since the body's maidenhood alone were neither rare nor good, unless with it I gave to you a spirit still untrammeled too, take my dreams, and take my mind that were masterless as wind, and master I shall say to you, since you never asked me to. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
The Tree of Song by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Shakira. I sang my songs for the rest, for you I am still. The tree of my song is bare on its shining hill. For you came like a lordly wind, and the leaves were whirled, far as forgotten things past the rim of the world. The tree of my song stands bare against the blue. I gave my songs to the rest, myself to you. End of poem.
This recording is in the public domain.
The Giver by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Thomas Peter. You bound strong sandals on my feet. You gave me bread and wine, and sent me under sun and stars, for all the world was mine. Oh, take the sandals off my feet. You know not what you do, for all my world is in your arms. My sun and stars are you. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
April Song by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Gaby. April Song. Willow in your April gown, delicate and gleaming, do you mind in years gone by all my dreaming? Spring was like a call to me that I could not answer. I was chained to loneliness, I, the dancer. Willow twinkling in the sun, still your leaves and hear me. I can answer spring at last, love is near me. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
The Wanderer by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Sonia. The Wanderer. I saw the sunset-colored sands, the Nile like flowing fire between, where Rameses stares forth serene, and Ammon's heavy temple stands. I saw the rocks where long ago, above the sea that cries and breaks, swift Perseus with Medusa's snakes set free the maiden white like snow. And many skies have covered me, and many winds have blown me forth, and I have loved the green bright north, and I have loved the cold sweet sea. But what to me are north and south, and what the lure of many lands, since you have leaned to catch my hands, and lay a kiss upon my mouth. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
The Years by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Lian. Tonight I close my eyes and see a strange procession passing me. The years before I saw your face go by me with a wistful grace. They pass, the sensitive shy years, as one who strives to dance half blind with tears. The years went by and never knew that each one brought me nearer you. Their path was narrow and apart, and yet it led me to your heart. Oh, sensitive shy years! Oh, lonely years that strove to sing with voices drowned in tears. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Enough by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Livia. Enough. It is enough for me by day to walk the same bright earth with him. Enough that over us by night the same great roof of stars is dim. I do not hope to bind the wind or set a fetter on the sea. It is enough to feel his love blow by like music over me. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Come by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Kathleen. Come when the pale moon like a petal floats in the pearly dusk of spring. Come with arms outstretched to take me. Come with lips pursed up to cling. Come, for life is a frail moth flying, caught in the web of the years that pass, and soon we two, so warm and eager, will be as the gray stones in the grass. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Joy by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Kathleen. I am wild. I will sing to the trees. I will sing to the stars in the sky. I love. I am loved. He is mine. Now at last I can die. I am sandaled with wind and with flame. I have heart fire and singing to give. I can tread on the grass or the stars. Now at last I can live. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Riches by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Ian King. I have no riches but my thoughts, yet these are wealth enough for me. My thoughts of you are golden coins, stamped in the mint of memory. And I must spend them all in song, for thoughts, as well as gold, must be left on the hither side of death, to gain their immortality. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Dusk in Wartime by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Ian King. A half hour more, and you will lean to gather me close in the old sweet way. But oh, to the woman over the sea, who will come at the close of day. A half hour more, and I will hear the key in the latch, and the strong quick tread. But oh, the woman over the sea, waiting at dusk for one who is dead. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Peace by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Rehj. Peace. Peace flows into me as the tide to the pool by the shore. It is mine forevermore. It will not ebb like the sea. I am the pool of blue that worships the vivid sky. My hopes were heaven high, they are all fulfilled in you. I am the pool of gold when sunset burns and dies. You are my deepening skies. Give me your stars to hold. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Moods by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Kathleen. I am the still rain falling, too tired for singing mirth. Oh, be the green fields calling. Oh, be for me the earth. I am the brown bird pining to leave the nest and fly. Oh, be the fresh cloud shining. Oh, be for me the sky. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Houses of Dreams by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Kathleen. You took my empty dreams and filled them every one with tenderness and nobleness. April and the sun. The old empty dreams where my thoughts would throng are far too full of happiness to even hold a song. Oh, the empty dreams were dim and the empty dreams were wide. They were sweet and shadowy houses where my thoughts could hide. But you took my dreams away and you made them all come true. My thoughts have no place now to play and nothing now to do. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Lights by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Sonia. Lights. When we come home at night and close the door, standing together in the shadowy room, safe in our own love and the gentle gloom, glad of familiar wall and chair and floor, glad to leave far below the clanging city, looking far downward to the glaring street, gaudy with light, yet tired with many feet, in both of us wells up a wordless pity. Men have tried hard to put away the dark, a million lighted windows brilliantly inlay with squares of gold the winter night, but to us standing here there comes the stark sense of the lives behind each yellow light, and not one wholly joyous, proud or free. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
I Am Not Yours by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Kathleen. I am not yours, not lost in you, not lost, although I long to be lost as a candle lit at noon, lost as a snowflake in the sea. You love me, and I find you still a spirit beautiful and bright. Yet I am I, who long to be lost as a light is lost in light. Oh, plunge me deep in love, put out my senses, leave me deaf and blind, swept by the tempest of your love, a taper in a rushing wind. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Doubt by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Kathleen. My soul lives in my body's house, and you have both the house and her, but sometimes she is less your own than a wild, gay adventurer, a restless and an eager wraith. How can I tell what she will do? Oh, I am sure of my body's faith, but what if my soul broke faith with you? End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
The Wind by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Sonia. The Wind. A wind is blowing over my soul. I hear it cry the whole night through. Is there no peace for me on earth, except with you? Alas, the wind has made me wise. Over my naked soul it blew. There is no peace for me on earth, even with you. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Morning by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Sonia. Morning. I went out on an April morning all alone, for my heart was high. I was a child of the shining meadow, I was a sister of the sky. There in the windy flood of morning, longing lifted its weight from me, lost as a sob in the midst of cheering, swept as a seabird out to sea. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Other Man by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Gaby. Other Man. When I talk with other men, I always think of you. Your words are keener than their words, and they are gentler too. When I look at other men, I wish your face were there, with its grey eyes and dark skin and tossed black hair. When I think of other men, dreaming alone by day, the thought of you like a strong wind blows the dream away. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Embers by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Sonia. Embers. I said, my youth is gone, like a fire beaten out by the rain, that will never sway and sing or play with the wind again. I said, it is no great sorrow that quenched my youth in me, but only little sorrows, beating ceaselessly. I thought my youth was gone, but you returned, like a flame at the call of the wind it leaped and burned. Threw off its ashen cloak and gowned anew, gave itself like a bride once more to you. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Message by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Sonia. Message. I heard a cry in the night. 1,000 miles it came, sharp as a flash of light. My name, my name. It was your voice I heard. You waked and loved me so. I sent you back this word. I know, I know. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
The Lamp by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Lian. If I can bear your love like a lamp before me, when I go down the long steep road of darkness, I shall not fear the everlasting shadows, nor cry in terror. If I can find out God, then I shall find him. If none can find him, then I shall sleep soundly, knowing how well on earth your love sufficed me, a lamp in darkness. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
A November Night by Sara TEASDALE. Read for LibriVox.org by Rehj. There, see the line of lights, a chain of stars down either side the street. Why can't you lift the chain and give it to me, a necklace for my throat? I'd twist it round and you could play with it. You smile at me as though I were a little dreamy child behind whose eyes the fairies live. And see, the people on the street look up at us, all envious. We are a king and queen. Our royal carriage is a motor bus. We watch our subjects with a haughty joy. How still you are. Have you been hard at work, and are you tired tonight? It is so long since I have seen you. 4 whole days, I think. My heart is crowded full of foolish thoughts, like early flowers in an April meadow, and I must give them to you, all of them, before they fade. The people I have met, the play I saw, the trivial shifting things that loom too big or shrink too little, shadows that hurry, gesturing along a wall, haunting or gay. And yet they all grow real and take their proper size here in my heart when you have seen them. There's the plaza now, a lake of light. Tonight it almost seems that all the lights are gathered in your eyes, drawn somehow toward you. See the open park, lying below us with 1,000,000 lamps scattered in wise disorder like the stars. We look down on them as God must look down on constellations floating under him tangled in clouds. Come then, and let us walk, since we have reached the park. It is our garden, all black and blossomless this winter night. But we bring April with us, you and I. We set the whole world on the trail of spring. I think that every path we ever took has marked our footprints in mysterious fire, delicate gold that only fairies see. When they wake up at dawn in hollow tree trunks and come out on the drowsy park, they look along the empty paths and say, "Oh, here they went, and here, and here, and here. Come see, here is their bench. Take hands and let us dance about it in a windy ring and make a circle round it only they can cross when they come back again." Look at the lake. Do you remember how we watched the swans that night in late October while they slept? Swans must have stately dreams, I think, but now the lake bears only thin, reflected lights that shake a little. How I long to take one from the cold, black water, new-made gold to give you in your hand. And see, there is a star, deep in the lake, a star. Oh, dimmer than a pearl. If you stoop down, your hand could almost reach it up to me. There was a new frail yellow moon tonight. I wish you could have had it for a cup, with stars like dew to fill it to the brim. How cold it is. Even the lights are cold. They have put shawls of fog around them, see. What if the air should grow so dimly white that we would lose our way along the paths made new by walls of moving mist, receding the more we follow? What a silver night! That was our bench the time you said to me the long, new poem. But how different now. How eerie with the curtain of the fog making it strange to all the friendly trees. There is no wind, and yet great curving scrolls carve themselves, ever-changing, in the mist. Walk on a little. Let me stand here watching, to see you, too, grown strange to me and far. I used to wonder how the park would be if one night we could have it all alone. No lovers with close arm-encircled waists to whisper and break in upon our dreams. And now we have it. Every wish comes true. We are alone now in a fleecy world. Even the stars have gone. We two alone. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. End of Love Songs by Sara TEASDALE.